Everything's going live. Hopefully, I really do hope so. Hello and welcome to another live stream. Today's one we're going to be discussing the tmnt IW issue 115, and there's a lot of interesting things to talk about in this issue. Yeah, so we want to check, make sure the audio is working. Yes, thank God for that. I'll quickly go and get up the comic so we can actually talk about it a bit. That might get a bit more interesting, well, sort of. But yeah. So hopefully this will work. I'm not really counting on it too much. I would like to say that it will, but who knows? And yeah. Okay, so you just need to wait for it to load in. Yeah. If not, I might just not bother with it and might just go straight and just talk into it. So sadly there's no picture just because there was a bit of technical difficulties. Got a comment. Have you just still working? Yeah, so it's roughly working. Yeah, so no, wrong one. Um, oh god. Yeah, this has not been a great start to a live stream, but from Baby Mellow, hey Matt, hey my man, yeah, hi. Thank you for being here. This is a unique experience. And yeah, so quickly get up the actual issue. There's quite a bit to talk about. With what happened, what went down. It's a really good issue. I can't say much more than that. Okay, so we've got the issue right up here. So whoever's watching this, if you just go page by page like I am. Yeah, so start off with the issue with Jenica flying through the air. Interesting. It's okay. Then or the club, and yeah, I don't think there's nothing much you can say. I like the dinosaur playing the drums. That is hilarious. Yeah. In the background on the second panel bit with Shiva or the pig, um, there's not interesting things, but things like there's a crocodile. He looks a little bit like Leatherhead. Got a shark. To me, he looks a lot like King Shark from Suicide Squad. That's probably just me, but he looks a little bit like him. Um, so next page we see Jenica fall through the into the clubhouse. It looks a lot like the scene from the 90s movie Raphael falling into the thing. And yeah, then Rookstay runs out with a little gun. Interesting. I've got another comment. From Baby Mellow, it was a good issue, but I felt a little disappointed. Um, yeah, I'll say that a little bit. I don't know that it could have been solved very easily, and I don't know. Yeah, I had to agree with you on that. It's a very good issue. You just yeah, I think that's pretty much the best way to describe the issue. Um, yeah. So I can't say much more than that. You said it. You said it. So yeah, moving on. Well, actually, you get to see on the next page you get to see Raza and Toka fighting the turtles, and it's interesting to see Raza pick up Toka and just throw him. Interesting move. Yeah, and um, then try to shut Toka's mouth with a piece of rope, and not very much really happens on this issue. When you get to the bottom of it, you see a bit more. Lita fighting. Interesting with the fan, which I think is the first character to actually use the fan properly and with blood. But she gets defeated, and then oh god, my phone's going off. And yeah, Russ gets quite a bit beaten up by Raza, which I was quite surprised at. And he's literally the only one who's actually been responsible in this issue, saying to retreat and everything. And yeah, so they tried to regroup, but that. Oh yeah, Rockets has a little bite mark, so we could potentially see a storyline where he turns you into like a werewolf or something interesting. Yeah, that could happen. Um, and yeah, as we move down, yeah, Tuck and Ross are looking for the mama, and um, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just that it's a very cliche thing for these characters, or not cliche, but like it's been done before. But I feel like with this version, it's more appropriate for them because they're looking for Karai, and that would make more sense. But at the same time, they've only known her for like a few hours and try to kill her, and thinking that's their mum. Um, okay. Oh, you still like the 2012 version of Raza? Yeah. Out of all the versions, I think Raza 2012 would have to be the best one. Toka, I think that'd be this one. But I feel like more the reason why I like Raza in 2012 because it actually had this good story, a good character development, good story arc, and all that sort of. That's probably the only reason why. But it wasn't for that. I don't even like these characters. They're okay. Just yeah. But 2012 one was the good one for Raza. Can't really say much. Can't say the same for Tokubo. Um, and yeah, then we see the turtles running. When we see April for the first time in like quite a while. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I seen her. It was a really long time. Um, I think it might be in issue 112 or 13. One or two. No, I'm pretty sure it's issue 112. And yeah, she's sleeping. I think she's in Mutant Town, and I don't know why. I mean, shouldn't she still be with Baxter and deciding what he's up to or something to keep that storyline sort of going? Sort of not, sort of. Um, yeah, as we move down, next page, you see Cry on the phone. Um, yeah, there's not really much you can say to much more than that. But Donatello wants her to talk to her babies, and I don't know how I feel about it. It just seems a bit too weird. I think it's more down to the size, and I think that's what puts it off for me. It's just how big Token Raza is. If they were smaller, I feel like that could work a lot more better. Um, and also, again, they've only known them or each other for like a few hours, not even that, and one to try to kill each other. So yeah, I don't really see how. Um, Next page you see Gina, I think that's her name, Gina Kirby, and say that Asian girl and the dinosaur. Yeah, oh god. Um, and then that Natsu, that's the name. She picks up the phone and I don't know why she just puts it in the bag. Wouldn't it make more sense to actually talk to Cry there and find out where she is to go after her? I feel like that might be a bit of a plot error. Hmm. Okay, but yeah, cool. We're going through this really fast. Um, as we move on to the next page, we see Bimoxay face up against Raza, and I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a really cool page. We see Raza in the background, like come forward and show. I really like that bit. That looks really cool and like really, I don't know, really showing off the threat of what Raza are. And then the dinosaur. Oh god, the dinosaur. Ah yes, the dinosaur. Wow, just amazing. It gives the chain and the sledgehammer. I want to see more of this guy. He should be made into a figure. He would be a really cool one. And then yeah, we see the battle we've been waiting for our whole lives, which is Toka versus Token Raza versus Bimrock's Day. And oh boy, I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed this one. This is a really good fight. Um, I feel like the Bebop versus Raza fight was okay, nothing too interesting. Um, and we've got another message from Dave Mello. Thank you for commenting. Yeah, with is wrong with her size. Oh, things say what is wrong. Okay, yeah, I understand the size is supposed to be a big threat and everything, but for babies, it just doesn't seem too good. It really just comes off very badly, and I just don't like it whatsoever. It just makes them all so. I know it just makes the whole thing weird with them wanting Cry to be a mama. Um, another comment from Bay Mellow. Didn't Big Rocks Day do child abuse? Um, it's hard to say, really. Um, I mean, this is probably going to be a very difficult subject. Um, God, oh yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say because the, I mean, I don't even know Toko and Raz I don't know. It's hard to say. For now, I'm going to go with yes, but please not take my word for that. I don't want to be an expert in this sort of conversation. Um, for the moment, yes, I just gonna be my final answer for that conversation. I think quickly move on. And then, as I was saying, Rockstay versus Tokar, and he hits Tokar in the head with a sledgehammer, and yeah, Donnie nearly died from it in his shell. So how strong is Tokar? Um, especially if he can take that to his head and just and go on and fight some more, and as if it never really happened. Damn, he's strong. He might even be strong. He might be stronger than Hulk, maybe. I don't know. He's really strong. Um, yeah, I think like the next battle that I would like to see is Slash versus Togar. I mean, why can't I get that? Yeah, that'd be a very cool one. So next page, we see Togar bite a little bit of I think that's Bebop's leg. Yeah, that's Bebop's leg. Then Togar and Roz again their own, punching them and everything. Yeah, again, this is not a. It's a really fun really fun issue. But it's not when you talk about it, just go really fast. Um, and yeah, Toko's able to survive a bullet, gunshots, which only Donnie can do due to the shell. So that's a very interesting and possibly handful thing. But I do like the scene where in that same panel with Rossay shooting at Toka, you see him like calling Raza, and they're going up for Karai, and my God, I don't know what it is about these two, but it's just amazing. Baby Mellow, another one. When does issue 3 last running? I'll quickly check for you. I don't think it's too long. I get it think it's sometime next month. Yeah. Last run. I forgot. Okay, just go up. Don't care about. Doesn't. Oh, May the 12th. That is when issue 3 comes out. So yeah, that should be a very interesting day with the cover showing off a lot of interesting things, and then the actual stuff inside and all that. Very interesting, very fun. Cannot wait to wait for it. Yeah, oh god. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, that scene with when being starting off Toko's shell. Damn, that must be very painful for Chainsaw to go into it. Must be very deadly. I'm gonna really check the order to see if that's okay. Yeah, thank God for that. And yeah, so then we move on to the next image, and Toka's still getting more bullets into him. Very surprised I don't think Dinosaur got any hits on Toka and Raza. Um, and then this scene in the next page with Lita going out saying that she wants to battle with the bands. Why? When has Turtles ever done something with bands? And yeah, the only time I can have things doing stuff with music was their musical tour, the Ice Cream Kitty song, We Wish You Till Christmas, and that sequel. Um, but that's gonna be very interesting. But why do we need it? Oh yeah, also Rise Timothy they did a musical thing. But why do we need a musical, or why do we need a battle of the bands? It'd be interesting, but why do we need it? It's not Turtles. Um, it only relates to Jenica, and why didn't it just do that in her miniseries and extend it to an actual full-on series? And then Jenica, the next issue, or not next issue, next slide, Jenica comes out and says, "Oh yeah, it'll be my band." Leonard gets the phone, and that's pretty much it. Um, oh, uh, I like uh, that's a very interesting way to say things. When Melo just calling it the plot, but then again, why? That is my only thing with this with that little thing, because it's gonna take up. I think by the looks of it, like next two issues, and we're gonna be spending it on a battle with the bands. The plot is pretty bad. I think I hope there's some memey stuff in it, so we can just get some good stuff in it. But if it's not, then it's bad. And also, I've come up was I don't know if it's said here, but we need to see where like how long when this is taking place, if it because it could potentially not have Lita in it. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah. So it says next Friday, and there might be a little, I don't know, plot hole, because we don't really know how long it's been in the actual comic. So if it's a week, then Lisa should be gone. But who knows? Because yeah, that's the only problem with that's no problem with it. Oh great. And then Mikey gets the phone and he talks to him Rasa and gets Cry on the phone, and they see Cry, and oh god, yeah, it really just make me want a whole issue just for, or a whole comic series just for Cry and Tucker and Rasa just traveling in the world, and I think that could just be an amazing thing to see. Just yeah, I don't know why I just want it. Because that just be amazing. Raza just looks. I want to say adorable, but I feel like that's still the wrong word. Toka is just. He doesn't have the design for it. And then you get to the next scene, which is the next day, or not next scene, next in page, which is the next day, and talking about terms and all that, and can care less. But then Toka and Raza crash through the window because they want to see the mama, and yeah, this is really makes me want to have like a full series just Cry and Toka and Raza just traveling lands and being not some bad guys. I don't know. It would. I think that could just be hilarious and amazing, even adorable, even. Um, and yeah, and then of course, Koya comes in and oh, got another thing. Ben Mello. Um, okay, cutely frying. Yeah, I feel like that's probably. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best way to describe him is cutely frying. And is that actually a real word? If it is, then yay. If it's not, then that's what the corn needs to. Um, so yeah, that's another thing we made up on the screen. So wasn't forever crying and cutely frying. Yeah, God. Um, and yeah, Koi comes in, says that all needs to just be good, and yeah, the last issue, I really do like that scene. It looks so amazing. The art style, or maybe even the colors. I feel like that's probably where the colors is for me. Is just amazing. Um, so on the left side, we get see Splinter because that's like it's like the saddest thing about it. But until it's like getting killed or near getting killed. With Mikey, it's Slash getting killed. The kids now being turned into foot soldiers. I'm pretty sure. And Woody. Whatever happened to Woody? Did he die? No, oh no. Um, oh, well, another thing from Baby Mo. Why was Koya in that scene? She was in. Well, she was just basically and get the actual page up because well, she was sleeping. Then Jenica was going on about how she has to keep changing her life or wanting to change her life. And Crudy get this comment out. Oh, answer you. But yeah, she wanted to change her life and all that. From Tenchi Power, love your channel, Wilfart. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. Expect a lot of good videos coming soon. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, getting back to the thing, so Jenica was like, because she's setting up her future that she will one day kill Koya. She she basically has a future set, but Koya doesn't see it that way. She sees it that they can, and let me get the actual script, the actual thing up. So she says that she's trying to do that, but you should all stop whining. Then she says, Jenica, you are pathetic. Then Jenica says, excuse me. The next page, we see her saying, with the image behind us, where she lost her wings, says, your dark history is not a hindrance. So running and grab hold of it. I was like you once, lows, brooding, whining in pain, but I learned to accept this darkness and use it to harness your darkness and be magnificent, all of you. So yeah, she's just trying to like give the characters like a little bit of like eye opening of like even though they have all bad stuff happen to them, they shouldn't stop them from doing this stuff. And yeah, it's sort of like just I don't know, trying to show them that they can be more than what they were. I think. From Baby Mellow, who are you? I think it's talking to Terry Power. I, I feel like I'm saying your name wrong, and probably am. So sorry about that, but I tried. But that's that person. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, so we've got Beam Day smashing Donto's dad, and yeah, what happened to Woody? That was no big thing. For Raphael's one, it was him being lonely. And if you did see the or did read the macro series Raphael, then you then he did have like a very tragic past with that. I mean, I was told because Mute Bomb and stuff like that. From from Massimimo Colietti, do you think everyone will eventually turn back into humans again? Ooh, that's a very good question. Turtles? No. Oh god. Okay. I'll quickly answer that question in a minute. Okay. Very. Where were you? Where were you? PR. Okay. Oh, people. Yeah. P Power says you're all right. Okay. But yeah, getting back to your question about do you think people will turn into humans again? I would like to say yes because Mutant Town was done very poorly. I really want to make a video on it, and I probably will, to really just explain my thoughts more clearly about this matter because it's something that I know what I want to say. It's just that I need a little time to fully get it down and fully cleared. But I would like to say yes to get Amusement Town over and done with. Even though Mutant Town was a good idea, it was executed very poorly. Um, and getting back to humans, I feel like it's probably the best way to do it. But at the same time, you got the different futures, where you got Mutant City. Yeah, in both versions, because there's actually like two different versions of the future, and each one of them they do have it. So and then you could also go into more the fact for like people could like turn them into like slaves and all that. So first of all, I'd say if I do offend anyone, please don't be offended. I didn't mean to say anything like that. But I feel like you could go down that dark route, like in traffic, like human trafficking and all that. There could be some fun elements, or not really fun, but good elements in storytelling to tell. But there's definitely something about it. But I don't know, it's a 50-50 chance with that happening. But for me, I'll probably go 80-20. 80 that I'll probably stay mutants because yeah. Um. So yeah, I thought that's probably my best answer to give. But who knows? Because at the end of issue 120, everything's gonna be changing. We've got Kevin Eastman, Tom Waltz coming back to write the story again. What else? Oh, Armageddon event that's coming. I've got a video on that. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Also, interview with the person who did who's drawing the or the RW issue no annual 2021. And there's some interesting things in that which I think you might be interested to see. From Terrence Power, what was your favorite issue of tmnt series? If you're going from IDW, I'll just stick it to IDW. It would have to be the tmnt. Oh no, obviously tmnt. Probably the macro series Raphael. The reason for it is just because we get to see like a different side of Raphael, going a bit more of his past and like show how bad it was and tragic. It was a really good issue. I mean, at the time I was only buying the ongoing series, and I didn't care for the universe or macro anything like that. But then but I read that one, and I really wanted to, and that's the only one I picked up in a physical copy other than the ongoing series. Yeah, that's my favorite one. There's so many good things about it. Yeah. And Babe Mellow, you're my favorite YouTuber. I'm not saying that because of your content, it's because of your personality. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. Thank you. Yeah, wow, that really means a lot. Wow, thank you. Yeah, don't really know what to say to that. Thank you. Uh, yeah, wow. Thank you so much. That really means so much. I don't really know what to say to that. Thank you. Um, yeah, wow. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I think we should probably get back to talking about the issue again. Uh, so yeah, great question from Massimi Gatelli and Pro say that wrong. And Terrence Power, very good question. Thank you for looking at Bay Mellow. That wow, that for his name. Yeah, wow, perfect. Okay, so yeah, let's get back to the issue. So we've when on Raphael's side, we get to see even now we're talking about Boba Hobb because he was a big part of his backstory of why he was homeless, and also he would feel very bad about the mutant bomb, which I'm pretty sure that's what he's holding in his hand. And yeah, Folio is a bit more interesting. You get to see Tang Shen on one side, but then on the other side we get to see his City Falls personality, Shredder and Koya. I'm pretty sure Koya's only in there because she tried to kill him, like trying to kill each other and stuff like that. Schroeder's in there because he's messed up the family, he messed up his mind, all that. And then Dark Leo, I'm pretty sure that's only because Darkest Place. You know what? They should bring that comic, that whole thing around, and bring that personality back and be like, uh, sort of like a personality disorder, where like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I mean, that's one thing they should have done with Last Ronin. That could have been like a very interesting thing. Just have Marky as the sole controller of the body, but with different personalities. That would have been amazing. Then Alapex, see underneath her, we see the Kitsune mask, because yeah, she was controlling her. I think. I'm pretty sure that was issue, I want to say 60 or 59. And then we get the bear because, well, that bear was to kin the families of the Arctic foxes. Then underneath that, we see Jenica, who on next to her, she has little Lita with her, and she's on the stick like what do you call it? Lita from the future. I'm pretty sure Tenodrome Forms gave her a name already. Couldn't remember what it was. But underneath Lita, we see a little kid, and I think that might be Jenica there. I'm not really too sure because we don't really know really too much about Jenica's backstory. And yeah, so yeah, wow. That was it for the issue. Yeah, I think Baymelo said it best. It was a good issue, just disappointing, and I don't really know why, but it is. Yeah. And yeah, so is I want to know if they have released the preview for issue 116 yet. Um, yeah, because there's, even though this issue's like sort of wrapping up that whole storyline, um, sort of, because then it does lead on to next thing. And yeah, so the preview is out, I think. Not really too sure, but also if you take a look at the issue 116, I think it's the different cover. It is it looks like Hez Jones Find the Turtles, which is interesting. It was always interesting to see. And yeah, so does anyone have any questions for me? Because otherwise, I might start to head off. But yeah, so far as we can see is that there's been no previews for issue 116 yet. No, there's not yet. So we'll probably give it up to like another few minutes, and yeah. Okay, so what I can see so far, got another thing from Bay Mellow. Okay. Remember, you're my favorite YouTuber, not because of your subscribers. Well, yeah, don't really have many on the, well, not as many as other people, but yeah, wow. Yeah, just thank you. That really does mean a lot to me. Yeah, like no, the reason why it does mean a lot to me is because because loads of people have watched the Urban Legend videos, which they complain about my talking because they're saying if I can't read well. It's not because I can't read; it's because I have a stutter, and it affects my speaking. And but if you come and saying that really does make me feel bad, because I was thinking about stopping YouTube in a few years, but that coming out of fucking I want to go for like I don't know, rest of my life now. The Tearing Power. Do you collect the TMT NECA figures? Yes, I do. I collected a few from each series. I collected ones from Mirage back in the day, like 2009. I know they're not real; they're bootlegs, but they look good enough. For movie figures, I am a no. and you need to take into consideration. I'm a real collector because I collect all the big brands, and I I like turtles. Well, you can't tell by that, but it's more down to the fact that I don't have enough money for all of it. But also, I don't really want to get every figure from the line. So with the move figures, I got 4 turtles because, well, you know, it's the turtles. Why when you get turtles? Also got Shredder as well. I really wanted to get Casey, but he was in a 2 pack of Raphael, and I was not willing to spend my money on an extra figure of Raphael, all just because I can get a cloth coat and hat. I mean, wow, I'm really spending money really good, aren't I? Yeah, that just seemed like a waste of money, and especially um, because with the cartoon ones, I could go over the arcade one. I got Leatherhead. That's the only arcade tower figure I got. With the arcade figures, oh no, you mean cartoon ones? I got Shredder and Krang, um, and then Big Rocksteady. I'm getting the Turtles in Disguise 4 pack. I pre-ordered the frogs, Rat King and then Splinter and what's Baxter. They're male. They're coming towards me, so probably getting that at the end of the month. If you want, I can probably do a review on them. Probably will. And Crank's Android body is also coming out as well. Um, so yeah, it's not a lot, but it's what I can afford and it's what I'm happy with. With the 81, I'm not trying to go for Eldon. I'm going after ones um that bring me emotional connection. It was 2003, then yes. Which Tim from Massey Mummy Collect? Sorry if I said your name wrong. Which Timothy show was your favourite? If you watched any of the versions, oh, let me tell you a little secret. I'm a big fan of 2003. Because I grew up on it. My favourite. Um, yeah. I could go over like a little ranking. I was thinking about doing this video. I might do it, but I'll probably go into more detail about it. But if I had to choose what versions I like in order, it'd probably go 87. Um, I, I, I just didn't grow up in it. Then 2012, I I find it hard to watch it because I don't know. It's very hard for me to watch it and all that. Um, Often that mutation, and I actually like the show. I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's the worst. It's the only bad thing about it is the sound effects. Other than that, it's an enjoyable show. Then Rise is I like it. But 2003 because well, it's the best for me. Um, then oh yeah, they've got the best hashtag going. Um, with and if I can get it up, yeah, hashtag 2003 is the best. um, oh, yeah, yeah, the best. We should probably start a big movement. Hashtag release 2003 DVD cart or something. You got Terrence Power, oh Shy Baby Mellow. Yeah. You got Massimo Collective. You're not going to call you Mass. Sorry, it's probably the best that you're going to get for me saying your name. Got Yay 2003 is the best. Yes, it is. It's the best. I really want to do more videos on it. Is trying to find subjects on it. If I actually, I know if I can find subjects. It's just trying to find good ones. Um, then what? Maybe Mellow, Are You Crying? And I don't really know who you're talking to. If you're talking to me, then no. If you're talking to someone else, then I hope you're okay. Um, but yeah, 2003 is the absolute best. Um, for me, I know Pilgrim. I think season 4 is the best season because it actually feels like a comic book. Yeah. Then I know people can disagree me on this one, but I really enjoy season 6. Fast forward, it's I don't know why. I really enjoyed that season. love Darius Dunn. He is one of my favourites. Don't know why, but he is. If you disagree with me, please tell me why, because Darius Dunn is amazing. Yeah. Um, oh, okay. Oh, Emily. Oh, you sound like you cried. Yeah. No, I wasn't not crying. I was just speechless, and I just did not really know what to say because no one really ever said that to me before. Yeah, just thank you from Terrence Power. No, I was gonna call you 10. That's pretty best you're gonna get. Was the 2003 series only on 4Kids TV? No, I actually found some old recordings. They were on Cartoon Network apparently. I mean that's only from USA. Also Jetix, they're on that. Even in other countries, they're also on different things. I mean, if you lived in the UK, which was an interesting time, which I actually went at the best time because in the UK was the only time you could actually watch Insane Membrane and on TV in 2005. And well, let's just say that I have a screen or I recorded episode. So it's, I, I would say it's a brag, but I feel like it's more this shows off how nerdy I am. From Mass, I think I have a count on. Yes, I do. Oh, great. Yeah, I like fast forward, but season five, well, the first 5 seasons are a little better in my opinion. You can call me Mass. Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me call you Mass. That's pretty much a good name for me to call. Yeah, I think the first 5 seasons were really good. I like fast forward, but the only reason why because I I don't know what it is. I just really like the season. But yeah, the first 5 seasons were amazing. Yeah, I think season four had, I could do like a little ranking of the seasons. Season four was the best because if it was more like a comic book show, we're actually going into it, then probably season three because it's got there's so many good episodes in that in that season. Some dark episodes, like well, yeah, especially like Same as Never Was. That was a good one. Haunted. I mean, if you really look deep into that one, then you see how dark it really was. Um, On Run, that's another good one. Exodus. Yeah. Then I probably have to go season five because I feel like that's a really good season. I wanted it to be like a full season and show the threat and training be even more better. Then season one, I feel like it's a really good grounded season. You don't know over everything, but it still lacked because he was trying to develop the whole world and everything. Then season two, it's an okay season. Okay, Baby Mellow. Okay, season 7 was disappointing, except the virtual world. April and Casey's wedding, though, was good. Yes, the season finale, or we could say series finale, that is the really amazing episode. Yeah, it's a really good episode. There is not really too many episodes left from season 7. The virtual world, it was interesting. Probably could have gone a bit more or been more into it, go a bit more deeper, other than just a few episodes where they do stuff in it. There's not really too much go into it. I feel like probably the best example of the virtual world is probably Super Quest. I know that episode's not really too, not really too sure, but yeah, that's probably when they used it to its best advantage. Um, and yeah, I can't really say much more than that. And yeah, I'm actually looking for 2003 topics to talk about. With so you can just I mean, if you can help me out, just come up with some topics ideas. I'll run down here. Um, the ideas I got written down so far is the top 10 darkest episodes. Khan, like, who is he? Um, the Justice Force timeline that's coming up very soon. That should be an interesting one. Where's my phone? I'll go over the other ones, which I think would be interesting to see. But yeah, okay, where is it? Nope, one. No. Okay. Oh, what episode was the worst? Ooh, that's a very hard question. Ooh, very good question. Race for Glory. I feel not really Race for Glory. No, Drunk Atlantis. That was a very bad one. I just could not care for it. Um, Garbage Man. They had a good message. Went around it wrong. Probably most of season 7 and 6. Okay, Mass. I feel a bit. Feels a bit weird saying this Mass out loud. What about your favorite tmnt movie? Not sure if you said that already. Okay, is it a tie between the 90s movie and Tales Forever movie? The 90s movie because it's the best Turtle movie, but Tales Forever because as my favorite version of Turtles is a crossover. You see the Turtleverse. It's amazing. I'll probably say that's pretty. The Tales Forever movie is probably better than the 90s movie. I know people can disagree with me on that, but I feel like people can sort of see where I'm coming from. Baby Malou said I only like the virtual world because they had the original design, not the season 7 one. Yeah, yes, the virtual world was interesting. It just that didn't really go into it too much. But yeah, so okay, so if we go with some 2003 ideas which are going to be coming up very soon. I've got Justice Force timeline video, the top 10 bad or darkest episodes. What else? Oh, Con Who Is He? Then after that, I got a Leatherhead timeline one, the 2007 movie. I've actually figured out what universe is in, and there's actually a correct answer for it. An Asian Bishop timeline because that could be quite interesting. Solar system, yeah, they've got some stuff in there. Like 2003 comics canon, the Casey Jones family because maybe was Jonah True because yeah. What else? Also we're going in depth with every season of the show and go every detail that you missed because I really do like those videos where break down movies and TV shows and go into every detail. And no one's done it for Turtles, so I want to be the first person to do it for 2003. And then that does really well, probably go into other versions of Turtles. But yeah, we've been oh 10. Oh, yeah, God, this bad name. I mean, not you didn't give yourself bad name. It's just a nickname. Okay, for 10, the virtual gave me a headache. Didn't really give me such a headache. It's just very underdeveloped. And yeah, so we have been going for 15 minutes. I feel like that's probably I will not find your body. Oh God, God. And yeah, so we've been going for 15 minutes. I feel like that's probably the best way to end the last stream because we're not going to talk about the comic anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today, guys. If you do like something, please share, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo. Bye.